Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Dear student, last time we were talking about electrochemistry and today I am going to explain you the topic lecture number 5 relating to the electrochemistry. In our today lecture, we will talk about electrochemical industry, manufacture of sodium metal from fused sodium chloride, manufacture of sodium hydroxide from brine, electroplating of zinc, tin, chromium on steel. So let us start. Number 1, electrochemical industries. Electrochemical industries are those industries in which the electricity is used to bring the chemical change and produce a wide variety of the substances. Such industries are called electrolytic industries. These industries produce substances that cannot be made economically in another way. For example, aluminium, calcium carbide, sodium hydroxide, magnesium, and hydrogen. So first of all, we are going to talk about the manufacturing of sodium metal from fused sodium chloride. For this purpose, we use a cell that is called Down cell. Down was a scientist who used this cell first time. So first of all, you must know about its construction. In this cell, we used sodium chloride, fused sodium chloride as a electrolyte, and then we can obtain the sodium metal in molten form and plus chlorine gas also as a byproduct. Look at here. So in the down cells, the cathode is iron, anode is a graphite, and we are getting sodium metal by this down cells, but the chlorine is also obtained as a byproduct. So reactions at anode, chloride will go because the anode having the positive charge, so chloride negative, it will go there and give the chlorine gas. Now on another side, cathode, which is negatively charged, sodium ions will go there, and after gaining the electrons change into the sodium metal. So in this way, molten sodium is collected, whereas the chlorine gas is also obtained as a byproduct. Manufacture of sodium hydroxide from brine. So for this purpose, brine, it's a concentrated solution of sodium chloride. It is used for this purpose here. So electrolysis of brine produce simultaneously three important substances, which number 1, chlorine gas, hydrogen gas, and mainly sodium hydroxide. So we want to prepare sodium hydroxide, but chlorine gas and hydrogen gas are also obtained as a byproduct. For this purpose, we use a Nelson cell. So Nelson cell is here. So first of all, you will mention the construction of Nelson cell. Whenever you are writing the construction of a cell, you must draw the diagram. Draw and label the diagram. Look at here, this diagram. In this diagram, we used brine, concentrated aqueous solution of sodium chloride. So by the process of the electrolysis, we get here sodium hydroxide, chlorine gas is also produced, and plus hydrogen gas is also produced. Working of Nelson cells. During electrolysis, what happened? At anode, chloride ions are oxidized and sodium ion move towards the cathode. The reduction of the water molecule produces hydroxide ion and hydrogen gas, and thus the electrolyte in the solution become sodium hydroxide. So reactions are here. Again, chloride will go at anode and will give chlorine gas. And on another side, at cathode, the water will go and give the hydrogen gas and plus hydroxide ion also. And these hydroxide ion combine with the sodium metal and will give the sodium hydroxide as a product. Electroplating. What is electroplating? So electroplating is used to deposit the one metal on another metal. An object can be electroplated by making it cathode in an electrolytic tank containing the ions of plating metal, and plating metal is made anode. On passing electricity through the electrolytic tank, a thin layer of the metal is deposited on another metal. This process is called electroplating. Look at here in this example, if for example we want to electroplate the silver on a spoon, it must be connected to the negative terminal of the battery. It will be cathode, and anode will be that metal which we want to electroplate, I mean silver. And the electrolyte will also be of the same metal. Like look at here, silver nitrate. So after electroplating, you can get a spoon with electroplate silver. Zinc plating on the steel. Zinc plating on the steel is done by using the zinc metal as anode. You must memorize three. Which one is anode, which one is electrolyte, which one is cathode. So for this purpose, we use the solution of potassium zinc cyanide as an electrolyte, and cathode will be steel object. So cathode will be connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and anode should be that metal which you want to electroplate. So during the electrolysis, zinc at anode enter the solution as a zinc ion, which are deposited at cathode. So look at here, these are the reactions for the zinc plating on the steel. So zinc metal will, first of all, it will ionize electrolyte, give the zinc ion, and the zinc ion will go at the cathode, and after gaining that electron, it will change into zinc metal. Zinc solid particle will deposit on steel or whichever is the object which you want to electroplate. Tin plating. Tin plating on a steel is done by using tin as anode. A solution of stainless sulfate SnSO4 as electrolyte. Few drops of H2SO4 are also added to prevent its hydrolysis. So this electrolyte, first of all, it will ionize and give the tin ion and sulfate ion. Later, these tin ion will go at cathode, because cathode is negatively charged electrode, and there they will gain the electron and will change into tin metal, and tin metal deposit on a object on which you want to electroplate. So uses tin plated steel is used to make like cans. Look at here. So tin Pepsi 7-Up cans that we use for drinking purposes, so that are also made up of tin. So look at tin plating. Here tin cans are here. Next, for chromium plating, chromium metal does not adhere strongly to the steel. Therefore, the steel is first plated with the copper or nickel, then chromium is plated. For electroplating chromium, chromium metal is used as anode and chromium sulfate is used as an electrolyte. A few drops of sulfuric acid is also added in the electrolyte to prevent the hydrolysis. Look at here the reactions taking place during the chromium plating. First of all, the chromium sulfate, it ionized into chromium and sulfate ion. Then during the electrolysis, the chromium ions will go to the cathode, that is negatively charged, and they gain the electron and change into the chromium solid, and these chromium solid deposit on the metal which we want to electroplate. This chromium plating is used, chromium plated steel is used to make automobile parts. So with this one I am going to end my this today lecture. Subscribe and keep watching our channel Amjad Ali 1522 for lecture number 6 of electrochemistry in a simple and easy way. And at the end, again, my message is take care of you and take care of the people around you, especially your parents. Okay, Allah Hafiz.